Jono, are you happy to come early, mate?
Good morning, Your Worship, councillors, ladies and gentlemen. You have to forgive me in advance. This is my first time public speaking. So my submission is that council should look at bringing back the way they should look at bringing in-house work crews for all the maintenance work, whether that's the three waters, repairing water mains, sewers, or even electricians to maintain council assets. I'd just like to go over a few of the key points, and yes, thank you for taking the time to read my submission, even if you think it's a terrible idea and thinking, what the hell?
It's not a terrible idea, Jono, so keep going.
Thank you. So I've done a bit of informal networking just by calling around a few different councils around the country. I found it very difficult to find any case studies comparing, say, an in-house council worker compared to a contractor for New Zealand. Most of the case studies I found are just from the UK, where it's a bit more of a hot issue at the moment, bringing back things from privatisation. But from talking with different councils, one of the main themes was improved quality control. They've just got that extra, I guess, finger on the pulse. Say if there's a burst water main downtown, there's one less layer of management going through to a contracting firm. They can just directly get in touch with their crew, and they know that the quality and the work standard will be there, and it'll be there in a timely manner. Through looking at some of the case studies in the UK, many councils are bringing back their services in-house, and it seems to be a big way of reducing austerity. And one of the main themes that inspired me to actually make this submission, for me personally, I know you look at it through costs and quality for the ratepayers, but one of the main themes I looked at was better working conditions for the staff. Traditionally, public sector workers have much better working conditions than contractors. The 40-hour working week, the work-life balance, and just better contracts. I've been in touch with a representative at the PSA union who tells me any workers who council staff, if it was brought back in-house, they would enjoy the union representation if they wished. And of course, I also had to go over the risks and challenges. Again, I have to highlight that I'm no finance expert. Everything that's here is just from a layman's point of view. So of course, from what I gather, in-house, if you had in-house working crews, it would require more of a heavy hand on health and safety, of course. Definitely an expansion of the council's health and safety unit. You see in contracting companies anyway, they will have a health and safety team. But like I've outlined in my submission, I think this could be turned into a benefit. Well, firstly, you've got a closer hand in handling the health and safety, a bit more at stake. council could enjoy a good reputation as an employer that takes health and safety seriously and the well-being of their workers. Sorry, just gathering my thoughts. Yeah, like I said before, I'm no finance expert. I was speaking with Palmerston North City Council. A representative there, he was telling me, he told me point blank that yes, I don't actually know if we did use a contractor for this job, whether it would be cheaper or not. But we do know that it will be done to a quality standard. So risks and challenges would be to assess the greatest cost effectiveness, but I guess you'd have to weigh that with the quality you get back at the end of the job. So in summary, I think it would be a good idea for council just to reduce austerity, have that guarantee of high standard of work, expand, become a good, already a good employer, just have more job opportunities for the community. That's what I'm trying to say. For an employer that takes health and safety seriously and offers great working conditions. So, thank you. That's all I wanted to highlight, and yeah, thank you very much for considering that.
Well done.
Appreciate it.
First public speaking, that's not too bad, Jono. I think you did pretty well, to be fair.
Worship.
Look, thank you. I really appreciate this, and it's not a terrible idea at all. It's something we discussed back in March around what the opportunity as we reconsider contracts, etc. One of the things that we should be looking at is should we bring them in house? To your point around electricians and some of those minor things, it's something we discussed as well. And I think over the next year, some of those decisions will be made. Some of them are longer term contracts. As far as when you would reconsider whether it's in-house versus contracted out, but it's something we should be considering. So I think you're bang on, and just because we've done something since 1989 doesn't mean it's the way we should be doing it now. Three Waters is a great example of post-election, when we know where we're at with that. What are the considerations? Should we be doing it within a CCO or council organisation, in-house, something like that, as an example as well. So I think we'll be able to consider that. So, and I think you're bang on. So really appreciate your submission. So thank you. But questions from the team for Jono? Yeah, Councillor Jackson.
Jono, well done, mate.
Oh, thank you.
And it takes a lot of guts to get up here and make a public submission. So good on you, and you've obviously done a fair amount of research there too. So what's your background? Can you give us a bit of an idea of what your background is?
So Jono is a council employee.
Yes.
For those that don't know, so yeah.
I would like to emphasise that I'm approaching this from a resident's point of view rather than a council officer. But my background is office administration.
Fantastic. Any further questions? No. Appreciate that, Jono. That was easy. We'll see you annually. You're welcome anytime. Really appreciate that, and thank you from a staff member having the confidence to join us in the room. Really, I think it means a lot for us. So thank you.
Yeah. Much appreciated.
Cheers, Jono.
Thanks, team.